Welcome back, Family Collective Soul Tribe. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, and your subscribes. Please associate yourself however you like, okay? You can be collective, family, soul tribe. You can be karmic, whatever the case may be. Nevertheless, welcome back. Yes, as you guys can see, I was already in the reading, okay? So this is what it did. It stopped. I said, I'll be dang. Okay, let me tell you, this is what I'm seeing here. There is somebody who you are already wealthy. Okay, you've been that way. You're wealthy knowledgeably, wisdom wise. You're connected. You may have done, a lot of work on yourself. Okay, but you were already internally wealthy, and what is within is also on the outside side of you. Okay. But with this energy here, what I'm also picking up on is you had to do the work, you had to grow to get to this point. Your occupation is bringing you into this. Okay. 214 has a lot to do with you being grateful or showing your gratitude to the Most High. You are also a privileged lady that is on your divinely guided path or on your journey, the journey that has been chosen for you. There's a court case going on here, okay? There could be something that has been discovered pertaining to this court case. Investigators are seeing what's going on because somebody definitely wanted to be you. They wanted to put you to an ending. This was discussed. At the end, it was expected to happen through some sort of illness or something along those lines. Okay. And this is the current energy. That's why a lot of y'all, you may not even be, you may be looking at people like, okay. Yeah. These people have gotten a message of concern. You may have even tapped in, your spiritual team may have even tapped in and was like, look, these motherfuckers is trying to, do something to you because of the fact that you are, you know, um, the heir, the one who inherited this wealth. Okay, this wealth could be tied to family, money, businesses. There could be somebody that left you something. This person just knew you, maybe have followed you, they know about you. Somebody got a message of concern out here. But before we go any deeper, family, okay, because I said let me pick this right back up because I'm not about to play. Okay, you're well aware of people wanting to take you out for your money, for your legacy, and try to have you back in some sort of toil and labor. But look, somebody out here was like, nah, you're the official person. They got they got word that, yeah, you were the one putting in all the work. You were doing the toil and labor. You are the official person. This is a message of concern for this false person. This false person that thought they was going to put you in bad health some sort of way, mentally, emotionally, financially, all the goddamn above, family. Okay, but before like I said, let's bring in our protection. I call upon the divine, my ancestors, angels, and spiritual guides to stand with me and within me as I deliver these messages. Only what serves truth, healing, and understanding for the highest good is welcomed here, and so it is. Ashe. Okay, family. So thank you, Spirit, for the message before and starting it over, because this is like, I feel like y'all had picked up on motherfuckers trying to set you up to take you out, throw in this imposter to act like this imposter was you. Because look, it was about your work. See, you're already tied to money, 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 money. Okay. You are already tied to it, okay? Um, but there was a development stage here. See, you are already born into the inheritance, into the wealth. But the development stage was you tapping into who you really are supposed to be. Because see, I just watched that movie, The Secret, okay? And I feel like you have to first grow into the butterfly, okay? You go through this caterpillar time where you are, it can be rough. You're crawling everywhere. You're going a mile, 0.1 mile an hour. You picture how the caterpillar moves, right? And through each one of these stages, this caterpillar's got to eat. It's got to protect itself. Don't become, the prey. All kind of stuff is happening, right? But you were developing, you were growing, you were learning, you were becoming more wise in the areas of how folks work, how people really maneuver and operate. And see, not everybody comes from a space of genuine uh expressions and feelings. Like, not a lot of people are comfortable with, like, literally just keeping things real. That's not that is because they are so used to the social norm and not hurting anybody's feelings, especially their buddies and their coworkers. Now, you family, they gave two shits about you. Ooh, excuse me, but they have come to a point where, you know, the social norm for them is to kiss ass, join the crowd, become the minion. Okay, so you got a lot of people that are upset about the changes that are coming, because they are definitely coming. And it's all because you did speak your truth and you grew into who you were supposed to be. This is a part of growing. This is a part of becoming that Phoenix rising type energy. This is a part of you actually stepping into the power that you speak about and think about, because you know that it lies within you. You felt it, you know it, and others have felt it, or they wouldn't be coming for you. You just be another old person in the matrix that they like. No, it's the fact that you are diligent and resilient and you stand on business. You stand grounded in your truth. That is what it is about. Somebody wanted to eliminate you and steal this. It came out though. The pathway of this main lady, okay, which is also the privileged lady. You have this occupation, okay. You could have been many occupant. Listen, you come from a long line of different occupations. This is over a course of years of 25, 30 years. hmm Your occupation may have also, made you be known within industries, markets, etc. Definitely above. But see, your pathway was just possibly to go, take these journeys so that you could learn, you could become wise, because you had to work on, what you're getting ready to be blessed with. You are getting ready to be handed your lineage because it's rightfully yours. A lot of people are like, yeah, that's the journey they chose. Like, you chose that journey, okay? Somebody knows that you chose this journey. I cannot make it up. They know you chose the journey of toil and labor. But somebody came back and said, no, they are the official person. 22. And this is a message of concern for these folks right here. Because, see, they were definitely trying to impersonate you, trying to be you for feminine, masculine energy. But this is a feminine energy here. Okay? Privileged lady all over. The occupation with the privileged lady, the main female, a mature woman. Yeah. So this is your stages of life. Look. See, things are leading into like a courtship, a partnership. I'm telling you, because this is always what was supposed to be yours. See, this is what they want. They want the abundance, the sudden wealth. The sudden wealth is not sudden. You had to work on your moral standards and values. Okay, you had to work on your, those principalities that folks say everybody be fighting against. You had to work on your own standards and what's the word I'm looking for? Boundaries. Because there was a time people were taking advantage of you because you were definitely already abundant. Yeah. See, they wanted you to be in despair. They did not want you to experience this, but you have been experiencing it on a whole other level. But see, they wanted somebody else to take over this position, and they were willing to do the utmost to you. Okay. The pathway that you chose shows you are the main female. You toiled and labored, but you're the official person. This is a message of concern. Tell me. They're upset. Yeah, somebody took a journey. Ooh. Listen, somebody stepped in. I told you. You were tied to royalty. You are definitely a royal. You are definitely a royal. And this concerns them. And when I say royal, I mean like for real. You're tied to a very strong family lineage of Ten of Pentacles. And somebody journeyed and word went back. Look, I can't make it up. Yeah. Somebody journeyed and got this message of concern that these people was out here trying to unalive you and do all kind of shit and put some false person in, and this false person expected this shit to happen. They wanted you to go through some sort of bad health type energy. Yeah. And when it all came out, family, yeah, look, they in despair right now because they know you about to get this gift. When it all came out, they had to journey. I feel like somebody took care of things and kept something kind of out of reach from people. Because this person is coming from overseas, London, Royal, England, something. Okay, kind of energy. These people were, paying minions to come after you, to try to, paint you out to be somebody that was false. They didn't want you to be the privileged lady. There's a lover that came out here, but we gonna wait on that though. But they didn't want you to be the privileged lady. Yeah, it was like, what? You're the privileged lady? But of course you are. Something about shit you clean up real good. Message. Okay. That's the energy. But because it was you, they wanted to place in a minion here, this false copycat, doppelganger, imposter. And they expected you to not be here. And this was all arranged and planned and talked about. And it was supposed to be through some sort of bad health. Okay. But your pathway, being the main lady, yeah, you went through toil and labor, but you are the official person. You are the inheritor of this kingdom, of this marriage, of this partnership, of, you know what I'm saying? And this just doesn't have to be two, but I feel like that's coming for it too, because the courtship's here, okay? So it's like somebody already was energetically courting you. For real. Somebody had already known that you were exactly what they wanted, and I feel like this person may be out of the country, does not live or reside in your country, but energetically you were tied at the hip type energy. Somebody took a journey because they got that message of concern. They were like, what? This is not who? No, it's not them. This is what's going on. Somebody took a journey and saw that, and they were like, what? They chose the path of toil and labor, and they were like, yeah, all that time, that was their path, and now you're a mature woman. Yeah, see, somebody here wanted you to be in that toil and labor energy, but you were the main female. You had to grow through experience some sort of kind of way. You wasn't going to just get the experience by it being handed to you, but it was definitely there waiting for you to claim it. But these people here wanted it, and it had everything to do with your energy and the way that you see things and turn things around through manifestation, but not just that, through pure sheer the will and to keep going no matter what. There's people right now going through, listen, what they did was definitely against the law. You are tied to a lineage where no. It's like their actions, now they know who you are. Now they know who you are. Mm. Yeah, you're the official person. You're the official person. I heard that. I don't know why I need to look it up, but something about look at that marriage because it's deeper than just a relationship, kind of a marriage. Okay, let's see. Woo. Yep, because you got courtship and marriage. A 34 again, 7. 34 here. Okay. That's 7 again. 77. You could have been born in the 70s. You could be born in the year of 77 as well. All right. But it says, what's great Let me see. I might have to. Let's see. Let me see, family. Okay. What's great about the Kipper? Oh no, we don't need that part. Okay. Da, 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 da. Okay. So right here, this could be a business partnership or a joint venture. Okay. The marriage card stands for relationships, bonds, or friendship. It only predicts marriage if nearby cards support this. Okay. So marriage is here, courtship is here. This to me, like, yeah, it may not just be that marriage. This could be a definite business partnership or a joint venture with someone. And this is a message of concern because I feel like this someone, they know about your destiny. They know about your destiny and they know about, yeah, it was definitely one that people wanted to try and take from you. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit said, yeah, keep the light like that so you can, I love Spirit. Yeah, that's the outcome. These people right now, there's a decision being made in this investigation behind these people because it's look, and you may get some sort of news about this, okay? Only take it how it resonates, but there is definitely a court case, and you are surrounding this entire court case. And it has everything to do with your lineage. And these people are in despair here because I feel like with this courtship, I heard that too. Let's look at it. With this courtship here, hold on. What you want me to know about this? Yeah, be open for a new person who centers or who not only centers but maybe enters your life. Okay, it does say enters. It says, be open to a new person who enters your life. Try to meet people and search for new contacts. Okay? Perhaps there is someone who will suddenly mean the world to you. And that's in this courtship. Somebody may know how to get in touch with you or look, I feel like they know how to. Maybe they're waiting on you to reach out or for you to just be out or put yourself out there like that or something like that. Okay, family? That could be it. Something about them wanting to, know they can approach you, but they know that a lot of people are in despair right now because they know you about to get this gift. This gift was always yours, but there is a court case that you're in it. Okay. Your occupation, privileged lady, main female, mature woman. Okay. See, this is the whole thing. Now you are a mature woman here. You could be mature in age. You could be in your 50s. You could be in your 60s. Okay. You could be in mid 40s. All right. No matter what, you're a mature woman now. Okay. You could be between 40 and 60 years old. Also, you could be a grandmother, a mother, a great aunt type energy, really a grandmother or a great aunt type energy. And this false person was expecting for you to be ill or something like that. Definitely. Okay. Wanted to make it look something that way because it was plotted, it was discussed. And now they're under judgment for adjudication. There's a decision being made behind this person, these people. I'm picking up several people here. Masculine energy involved too. Yeah, several people here. They ain't concerned because they know they're going to prison behind plotting against you. A lot of people know they're going to prison because they did plot something very vicious against you. And a wealthy man stepped in, knows all about it. Okay. So that is the energy, family. I'm going to leave that message there for y'all. Thank you for tapping in. Okay. Flip the roles as you see fit. All right. Also, only take what resonates with your life. Let the rest ride. Okay. All right, family. But I feel like this had a lot to do with just everything you have experienced. I don't want anyone here to feel like, if they're not in the position that they wanted to be in and they feel like these people could have conquered them. I don't want you to feel that way. Yeah, Emperor energy. I don't want you to feel that way because there's some power moves, power plays being made right here. I feel like whatever was due to you, it is coming back to you, okay? So, yeah, somebody here has established power and authority, and you provide a stable, consistent foundation to build upon. Okay, I feel like that it could be a combination of your energy, this wealthy man's energy, a combination of both. But whatever it is, as above, so below, as within, so without, right? And I feel this energy right here is also going to put something in perspective for somebody here that feels like, they've given it their all and they've been defeated. You have not been defeated. Okay, I just heard that message. Okay, but you are a part of this case. All right. Okay, family. All right. So I'm going to leave that message there at 2050. Thank you for tapping in. Thank you for being here. I love you and the divine loves you. Let's close out. I call my power back. I release the weight of the matrix and its betrayal and deception. I stand rooted and grounded in my truth. I am whole. I am becoming, and so it is. Ashe. And until next time, you have a magnificent day. Ashe.